Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Let's Play Cities Skylines, a modded series. This is the River Run map, and we're playing on Nezodam City. Welcome to I believe this is episode 60. Wow, we've really been busy with this city. 60 episodes. I remember the very first one I did 2 years ago, before a bunch of crazy things happened. And I played around with Siri a lot. My microphone wasn't that great, and my laptop overheated. So episode 60. I don't know if this is going to be the best episode you'll ever have from me, but I'll certainly try. What we're going to do in this episode is, again, we're going to alleviate the traffic from the highway interchange that we made there, the double trumpet interchange. So what you can see here is I'm repositioning different things so that the roads can be alleviated of traffic. I got the idea of devoting a path for each of these industry areas, devoting a path to the highway. So I keep thinking about what I should do. I think the best solution I've mentioned in previous episode, in episode 59, that the best option would probably be relocating the oil industry and maybe another of the industries I haven't decided yet. The farmland industry, there is fertile land here, and forestry, you can pretty much pop forestry anywhere you can or anywhere you want to, provided you add the trees from the landscaping tab. So that's something you could do. Anyway, I am experimenting with removing these roundabouts and making the overpasses or underpasses that I did in a previous time, because I believe these two areas need to connect somehow. So you have the oil industry here next to the forestry, which are the goods, eventually creates specialized goods to be able to make paper, right? So you need plastics from the oil industry, you need wood from the the forestry industry. So yeah, so I needed to connect those two. You can see the stream of cars coming through now. Another thing is this stuff has to export too. So as I mentioned in the previous episode, there's only one way out of this part of the area, one off-ramp. I want to increase that to more than one. So I'll try to figure out the best way to do that. Because I think the cars are exiting that one side, but I do believe there's no indication, unless I turn on the traffic tool, analysis tool, that they want to go to the northern side too. So maybe some of these cars that are going down south are only going south because this is the only way, but they really want to go up north. So let me see. I'm thinking about improving this area. So I do notice there's no way for the avenue to get up to the highway from the right hand side, so I'm introducing this path. Hopefully it doesn't cause gridlock. And then we're doing the lane math, so one lane turns into two. So I put a 2-lane road up there. Let's see how this goes. It's always a little better to look at things from a distance. So I guess I deleted it. It doesn't know cars were really using it. So this Y interchange or Y intersect, I keep calling it interchange, it's an intersection, seems to be alright, but I want to improve it a little bit. So I'm adding a second way to get to from the oil industry to the forestry so that we can make some paper. I think that was the first specialized building that I made, was the paper factory, which isn't too bad. So I'm adding a pass-through from here to that highway, or not the highway, but up to the, oh wait, I've been calling that the forestry area. Wait, what industry is that? It might be the farming on the left-hand side. Now I'm a little confused because, okay, so the forestry is on the top. And I guess, oh, those are the, on the left-hand side is the gardens, or what do you call it? The greenhouses, which feed the cows that I have. I forgot. So the eastern side, or not the eastern side, the western side is the animal area, the farms, and the northern part is the wood, is the forestry area. Okay, I have to remember that. But so here we're fixing up that Y. I almost called it interchange again. Intersection, make it a bit more free flowing. A one-way road down there wouldn't be too bad. But now we got this thing here. So I did learn a trick from before. I can't really remember. I think if I change the type of road from a block here, it removes certain points and allows thorough traffic. But I think that's only for like a single lane road, or if I change from a 6-lane to a 4-lane. I have to experiment with that. So here I had a hard time getting a road down into the bottom, or making a tunnel, because I was out of soil. So I'm getting it from that bottom part where we put all the power plants or the solar updraft towers. So yeah, I used most of my soil to create an elevation point for those windmills. But ever since I removed the windmills and changed it to the solar power plants or the solar updraft towers, I never got the soil back. But it's one of those landmark moments. So as for a future episode, I was thinking about making a tour of the city. So I did mention this before in the previous video, that that 4-hour long video that I had was too long. As somebody made a comment, it was ridiculously long. So if I do make an intro video, I'm not gonna drown it out or make it too long. Maybe in an hour at most. I didn't really make that video just to make a really long video. I thought it'd be a good archive just to showcase what I did, so I can go back and look at different points and see how I built certain things. That kind of video, I realize you should make at the very end, when everything's all said and done in your series, and you want to review what you've done. because I obviously continued past the episodes. As far as real episodes, if I minus the editing videos and the what do you call it, where I don't really play the game, I am I'm probably close to 56 or 55 episodes. And I did get a comment before to bring a camera in. Thing is, I have to record after. It would involve me having to record while I'm playing the game, I think, to sort of make it look more I guess immersive, as people watch that like in like the live Twitch stream. I also have an idea of how to do it. If I do it right, I think if I do a video that's after the fact, I could probably sync it up with a camera or film with a camera separately. I think I'll experiment with that. But if they're doing so many videos for this episode or for this series, I don't want to implement too much of a drastic change, because if you notice from my very early videos of this to now, I sort of set a consistent way of how the videos are made, like the intro music in the beginning, and then followed by intro or something I always say in the beginning. But anyway, this one was a bit wonky. I wanted a way to eliminate unneeded roads in this double trumpet interchange. So I wanted a way for the highway road, or the right hand side of the highway, to go to the left hand side. I wanted to minimize the amount of paths that didn't make sense after analyzing the video. If I can I can solve the traffic of how cars move around in this interchange, I could probably increase the traffic flow rating of my city, which I believe was down to 84%. Ideally, I want it to be 90%. But yeah, it's kind of hard to do this, thinking about where cars need to go. I probably should turn on the traffic tool, but you know, when I do that, it looks like kind of freezes up my computer, because it's visibly showing where the AI or the trucks and the cars, all the vehicles are going, or a particular road. And it slows down my computer a lot. Like you'll drastically see the frame rate going down. Anyway, when I upgraded the microphone, I forgot to mention to you guys I did have some streaming upgrades. Or not streaming. I keep thinking about Twitch. I have some, what do you call it, equipment upgrades. I should probably update my equipment list. But I have a new headset with a condenser mic that crackles less than what I've been using. It's a hand-me-down kind of thing, but I got it a while ago. You probably noticed the difference in the audio quality. But I got it during the break, the 3-month or however so long break that I had from making YouTube videos. Which, by the way, if you do like the stream or this video, I appreciate if you hit the like button. I appreciate all the support so far, especially the comments and suggestions, even though most of my stuff comes oddly enough, it's from outside of YouTube. I guess because I'm more active on the you guys are more active on the other social media, the Instagram and my Discord. You only send me messages, which because I hardly update it now, but I appreciate that. Oh, by the way, here I noticed my power was pretty bad. It has probably been bad since that episode where they had the introduction where there was a lightning strike. I eventually find out where it is. It's all the way on the southern part of the third tile, which has one of the solar updraft towers, but I didn't see. That's where I didn't see it until right now, and that restored the power. So that's the thing you have to look out for when there's a lightning storm sometimes. I believe when we were doing the cutscenes, you know, how I do my intros, or it was on my outro, we did see a lightning strike on the distance. That was actually the third tile where the power line got destroyed. I think that was 2 episodes ago, so no wonder my cash was going down at 4 million credits, so that's pretty insane. Anyway, so I believe we set out what we had to do this episode, which was alleviate some of the traffic in that double trumpet interchange. And the next episode, we're going to optimize it even further before we move on to another tile. I know you're probably getting tired of this, doing the interchange or the double trumpet interchange and making sure the traffic's divvied. But if you do want to help me out, feel free to send me a message or drop by my my Reddit post, I guess. I'll leave some links in the description below. Anyway, this is all the time that we have. Thank you all for watching. If you do want to see more content every 3 days, be sure to like the stream, keep saying stream, like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any content. So I'll see you guys in 3 days. This is Nezodam signing out. Take care, stay safe. Remember, you're essential.